Any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bath maid, Esther. I would say that Florine had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Alright, I'll be going.
Thank you. I'll leave you to your work.
Yeah. Cinema for the time being. Okay, where will we be going? They are in Sassa. Talk to Florian. So probably the best thing to do is before we go to Florian is talk with his girlfriend there. Or at least a bathmaid or a hooker. Interestingly, instead of being a hooker, she's called bathmaid, so you kind of have a bath and have sex. Rather than any other way. Okay, so where exactly is she? I already got lost. Seems I ran into the wrong direction. As you can see, the church is being walled off. Okay, it looks like now that I increased the distance at which everything gets rendered, it's just slightly better. So I like that. Because look at that. It looked so awful just a second ago. It should not be like that. Where are those bathmaids? I think they're here. Right here. Florian.
I hear you're at odds with Apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
What happened?
What exactly happened?
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
I don't understand what this has to do with Florian. Florian and Esther? Where can I find Florian? What did Bailiff do?
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
I don't understand what this has to do with Florian.
Sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
Florian and Esther?
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Where can I find Florian?
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like the rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
Esther?
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
Okay, that's very sad. Indeed. Now, my clothes is here. They look a little dirty for the time being. And so I'm going to get rid of some of my clothes here. In any case, just need to put on something else. I like the way he's dressed right now. He's a little bit protected. And he dropped his trousers. Nobleman's brown hose. Loose hose. I like the loose hose. Now that he dropped his trousers. Drop this. Okay, something wrong. I needed to double click. This can go also. Dropped. Okay. So now we're done. We can go to his house now. And have a chat. Now let's see. Right here. It looks like I missed. A house.
Hey,
What do you know? Rapata, I'm looking for him. Would you be Rapata
are you
perhaps?
Rappator by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then, what do you want?
I know you buy quicksilver for those counterfeiters.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
Looks like he's trying to run away. Okay, I found him. I need to stop him somehow. Okay, that's not gonna be easy. Hopefully he's gonna run out of town. So, that I could successfully stop him. That's it. No? Okay. Looks like we have him.
Are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your liege lord?
Who is your lord?
Sir Jezek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
What happened to Rono Castle?
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Jezek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Jezek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
And who are you?
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Jezek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Jezek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
Who is Jezek working for?
So who's Sir Yeshek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Yezhek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
I've heard enough.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
Your dungeon's waiting.
An honourable death? No chance. It's the dungeons for you, and the sort of punishment a counterfeiter deserves. Don't worry. In time, you'll be glad of the gallows.
I'm doing my job perfectly. Absolutely incredible. I wonder how come he still has his sword on him. Yeah, that's fine.
Don't move a finger.
Oh really?
Stop right where you are. Surrender. You committed a
Let's fight. Wow. Looks like it would be a good idea for me to take my sword. Without my sword, I'm quite weak indeed. Come on, pick it up. Fine. Done. Grab the body. Let's bring it here. Drop it. Looks like that guy mashed the wrong way. Good for him, what can I say?
Hey you!
Oh!
Don't move a muscle!
You have to be joking, wait a second. Where can I load this back? In Sasau. Where is this? Where we are currently? We are currently in Sasau. I'm gonna load this back. All that glisters. So let's see if I'm going to load back where he went to jail or no. No, that's even worse. I hate the way this game works. Check out the engraving workshop. Can also have a chat with him again.
Get out of here!
Okay, I'm gonna pay you. Do you work with copper?
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why'd you ask?
I'm making some
I'm
inquiries.
looking into a few things here.
Looking into things? Meaning what?
I'm on the trail of a gang of counterfeiters.
Well, that's a serious business, but to answer your question, no. I don't work copper here.
Aha.
Okay. What can you tell me about this
What can you
blacksmith?
tell me about the Sasau?
I'm going to skip this. And I'm going to mostly skip the conversation with that other guy here also, the engraver. Unfortunately, it turned out to be a complete disaster for me now that I have messed up there in the jail. Didn't want it to wait another 10 days, that's it.
G'day.
So,
Okay.
let's work this out. What are you working on? Here, are you alone?
Quite.
Hish,
Jesus Christ.
do remember.
I talked to Florian, the engraver's apprentice. Tell me about Florian.
What's he like? I don't.
I've he owes me
He owes
money.
me.
I'll get it from him
Thank you,
personally.
man. Ah,
That's why I
Just
have
look-
him enemies. A bad housewoman.
a woman? Jump.
Okay, I'll be
Thank you.
going. Fine. So far so good. Everything's quite the same. So we need to talk with Florian, but we found another guy. I wonder will we find him again here? It could be not. The last time he was just standing here, but he was close by. So, let's see how things gonna
Are
go.
you? No, I know. None.
Of course.
So?
Okay, it looks like he's running.
No, I give up.
Okay, let's talk.
So, are you ready to
What do you
tell? Don't worry. That
on?
Who is your
who
liege
is your
lord?
lord?
Sir,
What happened to Roanoke
What
Castle?
happened to it?
Ronoff used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord.
Okay.
Who are you anyway?
I-
What up?
Yes,
So
sir.
who?
I've heard
I
enough.
think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
Can't do it, it's against the law. I'll just can't
An
take it to
honourable
dungeon.
death? No chance. It's the dungeons for you, and the sort of punishment a counterfeiter deserves. Don't worry. In time, you'll be glad of the gallows.
And that's all for him.
What is it?
That's the Watchman. This one doesn't have any armor with him. And it looks like we won't even have to speak with Florian anymore. So that's fine. We can secure Ulrich to help. Or find the entrance to the camp. Okay. Let's do this. You know, because they robbed Ulrich, I wouldn't even want to help him. Besides, I'm not sure exactly who he's working for. So, why would I help him? Well, I wouldn't. That's that. In any case, I'm gonna go there, get some sleep, and after that, I'll decide what I want to do. I'll just probably head on to the mines, and I'm not gonna worry too much. Oh, what's about this holdup? Let's see. Okay, it looks like there's a battle raging on here. Now, I was losing connection for some time. In any case, hopefully you didn't lost much information. I'm just gonna move on to the inn there, where I hope to get some sleep. Besides, if you look at that, there's this.
The only staff
visited not long ago. Always in the evening.
House here. We can go here and kind of get some sleep. Also, maybe. Okay, we didn't get much sleep. This will not save the game. It looks like I'll just have to drink savior schnapps. If I have any. Looks like I don't have any. What a mess indeed here. And how can I get out of here? It looks like I can't. Let's see if anybody's home. It doesn't look so. And so I'm in serious trouble now. Let's wait a little bit and see if anything happens. It looks like somebody's talking to me there. Okay, finally the door's open. Let's get the hell out of here now. I'm heading towards the inn, which is right there on the other side. Nope. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna be in trouble if I don't kill him.
For God's sake! There! Over there!
Okay, an axe is really effective at killing enemies that are running down on me. Running from me, I mean. Okay, I did got that gun.
He must be here somewhere.
Okay, what exactly is the inn? It's right here. Really? Wants me to surrender. Well, I don't want to. But what I do want is
Who are you?
Why are you here? Bugger off. Ah! What the hell are you doing?
okay, they won't do business with me until I surrender.
Hey! You there! Stop!
Okay.
Surrender! You've been lurking around where you don't belong and ignoring warnings. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Okay, let's do this.
Alright, here you are.
All right. Just make sure it doesn't happen again.
I will, officer. Am I at the inn or not? Looks like I am. Let's rent some space.
My respects to you.
How are things here?
How are things here?
Well, what do you think? Take a good look around you. Judgment Day is coming fast.
Okay. It looks like there's not going to be a bed here for me.
Hey, look out!
So that's bad. But just maybe I will find a place to sleep. Not here. Oh well, unfortunately. In any case, let's lockpick this. I'm gonna go to any house here. And I will try to get some sleep here. At somebody's place. Maybe up until 9 o'clock, 5 hours. I can already hear them speak.
Over there! Help! Over there!
You've been lurking around where you don't belong and ignoring warnings.
Okay,
You should
they
have thought
found me.
twice about what you're doing. That will land you a fat fine.
Okay.
Oh well, what can I do? Here you are.
You've paid for your crimes. I hope you've learned your lesson.
I did.
Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
Again?
Huh?
I need
What
to
the
pass. That's a bailiff,
Hey,
look at that.
what the hell? Huh?
Well, for as long as they stand here, it's not gonna work out. Let's see how the game got saved. And it says that it's in Sasau, so it won't get saved if I won't finish sleeping. Where else can I get some sleep? That's just a tavern, that wasn't in as I thought. Wait until the situation clears up. Well, still waiting. And there's nothing really here. I'm gonna go to the blacksmith's place. The blacksmith never really minds me taking a nap at his workshop there for some reason. Maybe that he reminds him of his own old days where he wasn't a blacksmith. Who knows? Look at that, I could kill a cow. Hopefully nobody's gonna see that. Okay, I can't do that. Can't kill that cow though. Oh, but I can kill this one. Yeah, let's take the cow hide, that's it. Okay, first things first, let's get some of our clothes out. Don't need it anymore. Okay. And I'm gonna put something else. Plate. Linen shirt. Fashionable black hose. Okay, that needs to go. But the shirt is bloody. Knights, Water Rock. Okay, loose hose, that's fine. Plate, yeah, that's good. Okay, that's also shoes. A helmet. Looks pretty already. Yeah, we'll go with that then. Look at that, this goes on top of armor. So we don't really need armor then. It's fine. Now, finally, the rest, if only I would be able to sleep here, finally. I'll leave this close for the blacksmith, obviously. He is going to be waiting for it. Because I slept recently, I can't really sleep now. So, first of all, I'll have to wait for a few hours, and then sleep for a few hours, and this will take some time. Because this waiting It's quite slow. Okay. Blacksmiths did start to work early on. Alright, let's go.